kau tahu betapa ku sayang padamu. Hanya bidadari sebagai ganti. Hanya takdir menentukan ia. Belayan ji, belayan jiwa.
Thank you.
Love that. Hey guys, we are
Juz B,
and you are watching the After Six
Hustlers
Vodcast.
Check it out, yo.
Hey, what up, guys? My name is Diddy.
Yo, what's good? It's Zul Maestro.
You are listening to After Six Hustlers.
Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome down to another session of the Vodcast with After Six Hustler. So today we have Juz B. All right. So guys, introduce yourself, man. I'm gonna give this time to you guys to just do the introduction.
Right, so I'm gonna start first. I think you guys already know who I am. I'm Zul. I'm also part of Juz B, and I am the beatboxer of the band.
That's right, and I am Jules, and I hold one of the leads, and also I would say tenor.
Tenor,
The
yeah.
tenor, yes.
Hi, my name is Maid. In Malay, it's Ma.
Mid. Oh my god.
M-A-I-D ke
M-A-D-E.
okay, mate.
Alright.
Made.
Yeah.
I'm the bass. So
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm the anchor.
Yes.
The anchor.
Kau jangan salah, anchor.
The foundation you mean.
Yes.
Okay, well, hello. My name is Fiz. I usually take the harmony parts of the group.
Yeah.
So sometimes
Yeah, he's a maestro. So
No, maestro.
if and when we are required to actually make new music, and he will be the one that they will be arranging it.
Wow.
So he'll be giving us our parts, and we have to memorize it.
Yes, the
But
glue.
the tauges and all, he's the man.
Yeah, usually I'm the glue
Oh.
to all the people around here.
What? But there is Taugis.
Yes.
For him, for us, no.
I think you're referring to the one in the market, right?
No. As in the notes lah, the musical notes lah.
Okay,
Can know.
Fine.
Please, bro.
Right. So Juz B is an acapella group. Okay, and Zul is part of Juz B. So
Oh yeah, by the way, guys,
we-
this is not the full band. It's just half of the band itself. We have D or Hamza. We have
Afwan.
Afwan, and also Zali.
And
So
and
everyone.
Also Ridwan Safban.
as in
Safban.
Afwan Supersonic. Ah.
That's right. So shout out to them all.
Pang up
Shout
fella.
out.
Right. Okay, guys. We're gonna go down to the questions and no lah, don't worry. It's nothing personal.
Okay, we'll try.
It's just I mean we are not going to go deep into your. I just want to know. I mean, basic question. How long has Juz B been in this whole industry?
In the whole industry.
Yeah, from the start until today. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The ones that you are looking at right now, the oldest one in the band would be him. I mean,
No, the oldest.
and not the age.
The original.
The
original.
pioneer lah. The pioneer lah.
The most tenured one.
Yes. We are imitation.
Eh.
This is original.
I think, of course, with me and D Hamza is supposed to be here, but on behalf of him, yes, we are the so-called the pioneer of the Juz B, so-called Juz B lah. So actually formed in 1995 when we was secondary 1, performing
Wow.
jazz. Yeah. remember what song is it? Sukiyaki song. Because it's the first song that we do acapella.
Wow.
Yeah, after that,
Do you guys win?
This is brand new information, guys.
Yeah.
just me and Hamzah.
Why didn't you guys tell us about this?
Orientation tak pergi
Tak pergi.
just main-main je
Yeah.
lah. Main-main je.
Wow, 1995.
1995, yes. After that, actually when
Primary
Juz B
school.
really boom, right, it's actually when go to super band.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
super band.
2005.
But isn't super band
Chinese.
Chinese? Yeah, it's a Chinese
Yes.
Chinese
Before we
culture.
went to the super band, kita satu lagu lah when we perform at Taiwan. In Taiwan, I think, Reaching Fatality. So that song like brings go to me. We want to volunteer to join the super band lah. Just try gamble lah. Orang Melayu just masuk je. So masuk terus dapat. Rezeki
So-
Oh yeah.
Out of all the repertoire,
Uh-huh.
you guys only learn that song.
Yes.
Then with that song alone,
Yes.
you go inside super band,
Yes.
and suddenly you are inside the competition.
Correct.
What the heck? I don't know.
Okay. This will be the next question. Okay. In regards to the since 1995, right? Which version of Juz B are you at now? You know as we update kita punya OS, there's a version 1, version 2, version 3. So from there until now, like how many times have you I believe there's an in out. I don't know, I was just assuming. Is there in out kind of thing in the
Like
Juz B?
maybe I can answer that. So what was initially I think like a 5-member band, I think towards like 2009 onwards, we have had it's like a configuration. So out of 5 or 6, we added in like 1 and 2. So just in case macam 2 tak boleh make it, another person can jump in and out. So it's like that kind of configuration.
Substitute, standby. Yeah.
Exactly. So as long as they know the parts, as long as they know what they're doing, that is the version that we will present ourselves. So not exactly everyone is going to be like a full 8 of us. I don't think we've ever performed as a full 8. Because there's a
People
bit
also
too many.
cannot afford.
Yeah, event organizers pun macam like, mana kita ada 8 mic kan? Jangan macam-macam. I think maximum was
Dengan sini je dah ada part je.
busy.
Betul.
Right. Okay. So definitely, I just want to ask this. Based from you guys who sings, and I just want to ask. This is something macam I've always asked musicians. I've asked Romy also as an Blade. So based on singing, right? Is it a natural talent or do you have to train to sing? Let's say for example, if someone who has an average voice, let's say for example, let's say aku lah, I wasn't trained into singing, but I just love singing. But do I have to train in order to get that level of singing, atau does it just come naturally? Because some people just naturally can sing without any training, dan dorang ada that that intonasi inside the voice. So is that something that you guys have to train atau? I mean if you are looking at maybe the lead, like I've seen Afwan perform also as well. So do you guys actually train, or is it just natural?
I understand your question. It's very valid. It's I would say it's a mixture of both.
Okay.
So there definitely needs to be some sort of I would say talent involved. But at the same time, for you to stay that long in the industry, you definitely need to train, because even if you have like for example 50% talent, tapi 50% like you malas, like macam like, oh, I'm born with this, so I can just go and perform. But then you are not updated with like your breath, your technique, your performance technique, your showmanship, everything tak ada, there's no point. So if you have 0% talent, but you have 100% determination, you can definitely improve. And we have seen that,
Macam yang apa tu, that guy.
Siapa?
Yang orang putih tu.
Siapa?
Yang nobody tu yang main gitar, tak pakai cadar, nama dia.
Siapa?
Next question.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, but this question is for Mat. Again, tapping into that question, right? Okay, so let's say for example you're like the bass, like you have that capability to go really low. So let's say for example, if there's no lead and they just tell you like can you take the lead to sing?
I can.
He can,
Will
he
you?
can, and he has.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I be the bass?
Whoa.
Dia dah grab mic, guys. Dia dah grab mic.
Don't drop it.
So basically,
Everybody listen.
Bergegar tak buah?
Bergegar.
I think this is interesting though, with someone who can do like every not say every position, most position, because that there are times whereby sometimes that macam I got last minute, I got something on, I really have to go this one, I cannot go to the show. So that someone who is present has to take over that position, right?
That's what originally we
need to be versatile.
Yeah.
We need to be versatile because when we do our practices, each one of us some sort already know what's the other person's part. Even I'm the bass. When we practice, I also know what's the baritone part also. Just maybe about 60 to 70%.
Okay.
So when the time is needed, I may be able to cover his part if and when required lah. But if you are asking whether the bass gets to sing the main lead, yes, I did a couple of times. One of which is during the Surya performance, the competition. The first part I had to belt my voice out, but that's the part. Being a bass, that's a bit of macam, what do you call that? Not challenge lah, because when I wake up in the morning knowing that in the evening I'll be performing, I will actually try not to shout, because it will actually bring my range up, and I will no longer reach the bass anymore. So in the morning when I wake up, I will drink, I will speak slowly like this all the time until performance.
So there's a kind of ritual kind of thing, like you have to follow, like I try not to to lose that whatever it is, right?
So if that performance require me to sing some normal baritone or even tenor, if I'm required to do a bass harmony in that song, I may not be able to reach it anymore, because I already built my that range. So that's tricky. That's tricky for me.
Okay.
That's why sometimes when I perform, I tell the guy I can't reach, but during practice I can, but during performance I can't, because I already built out. So I struggle sometimes. So when like that, I have to plan my way lah. So main tipu lah kadang-kadang. Pakai falsetto lah, apalah if I can, but if I cannot, then I just keep quiet. So some of the song, even when I require to like cover up the high parts, I just mime bedek lah. So that I don't lose my bass. My bass is
Of course, it's the
It's the anchor. It's the anchor again. It's the anchor.
without the bass is empty.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. I played in a band also as well. So whenever without the bassist, so it's like not complete lah. It's just not complete lah, right?
dia tak gegar.
So with all that musician, how many positions do you have in Juz B? Let's say for example, like how many sections are there? Macam I heard there's baritone, there's
bass,
tenor.
baritone, tenor, percussion, vocal percussionist, and lead. Right? I think minimum we can go is 5.
Yeah.
If anything, if we can go 6 or 7, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But minimum for us is 5.
But I think that would get, I mean, to get in another section would be like a soprano, like there's a girl in the group,
right.
So yeah.
But when it comes to performance, the most basic would be 3 parts harmony. It would sound okay, and enough. But 2 parts harmony, later you all listen.
Later we have a 2 parts. Okay, but anyway, okay. No. Knowing all the sections now, right? Okay. So I believe the more complicated one or the more unique one will be, I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, like Zul's position. Like let's say for example, right? Okay, if again just the 5 of you guys sing really well, because then I heard you guys sing, and let's say for example that Zul last minute He say, I got something on. I cannot go on with the show. And then I think by looking at an acapella group, right, I think the percussion, we general term macam beatboxer, not many can. You can sing. If you can sing, all the stages, like the lead, the tenor, the baritone, and so far and so forth, right? But the percussion punya part.
Can I get the mic? Now I have the mic.
Yeah.
So, believe it or not, Hafiz knows basic beatboxing as well. So Hafiz will kind of take over me if I am not able to come in for
Just
a show.
basic.
It's very, very uncommon, or you can say that's rare, that I will not turn up for a show.
Dia kira kan les kaki paitau kira kan.
Yeah. So
Action
because they did me bupian. So okay, but I'll be honest, I have ever not show up for a show whereby I just couldn't make it. So I told the guys, I'm sorry, I couldn't make it for this show. So Hafiz took over the beatboxing part, and there are a few shows that I had to take the lead, I think. Hafiz took over with the beatboxing as well.
Just to create the color of the tone.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, but do you guys realize that Zul has a very good tone, singing tone?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean he has a good radio voice also as well.
Tun Tan Sri,
Taman Tun,
Taman Tun,
Tun Teja.
Tun Razak. Kau ni aku rasa Tun Razak, Tun Razak.
Oh, besar tak?
Sikit. Yeah, just a bit. Okay. And again, I mean, if you were to ask me acapella, I would think of Pitch Perfect.
The movie, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So how relevant is Pitch Perfect in a movie compared to a real life situation?
To bedek
Okay.
mampu.
Can I say? Okay, go ahead. Okay. So, with movies like like Pitch Perfect, okay, actually that one movie lah, where there's Pitch Perfect 1, 2, 3. It glorifies acapella, which is great for the industry, which is great for musicians like us. But at the same time, it creates that expectations where you can have, let's just say, 8 or 9 members doing choreography, like fast choreography, without them going like because obviously everything is pre-recorded. Everything's pre-recorded, it's auto-tuned, and it's not live, as opposed to what's the talent show?
What?
Sing it.
Voice.
No,
Sing
Off.
Sing Off.
Sing Off
Sing
is
Off.
a acapella competition, kan?
Yes.
So that one is okay. But the thing is, not a lot of people watch Sing Off.
Yeah, because it's not
aired in Singapore.
Yeah.
But they do know of Pitch Perfect. They're like, oh, why Pitch Perfect? Like, they sound so good on stage. But I'm like, of course, because it's a movie. They have to sound good. Also, like Glee. You know,
Glee, Glee.
when they sing and it's like full on choreography and it still sounds so good. So it creates that false expectations. It makes people, or even eventual clients that already are exposed to show like Glee and Pitch Perfect to say like, oh, this is what we
expect your performance.
we expect like that. Like, how come it's a bit different?
Yeah.
You know, So that's the. I feel like it's like a double-edged sword for us.
Yeah.
You know, on one
It's
side,
good.
it's good, but also it's like, guys, no one can actually hit that kind of note without it being auto-tuned.
Yeah.
Like seriously, some parts of the movie, it's like, macam mana dia boleh buat that?
Yeah.
That it's you know for a fact it's all post-production and stuff. No one can hit that note.
Yeah.
As live.
Both high and lows.
Yeah.
You saw the performance like 6 girls, then suddenly at the bass.
Siapa yang buat tu? Siapa?
Dia telan bass guitar.
Dia dah balik lah.
So it's a some sort of a I'm gonna say, I don't know whether you have heard of girls who sing with very low voice, but I don't think it's that low compared to a male a male one, right?
Right, exactly.
You see, expectations and reality is two different things. Okay, so again, in this whole acapella industry, I've seen a few acapella groups, but I just forgot who. But I know like the what Pantai.
Acapella,
Acapella, yes, yeah. I've
Surat Pantai, Vocaluptious.
But what is now? Where do you think the industry is actually now compared to like being commercial? Because I don't think acapella is being commercialized into today's time.
Actually, that's a good question. At one point, right, because of Pitch Perfect, there has been a lot of a surge of clients asking for acapella groups. Talking about it being industry relevant and like commercialized, I feel like only certain numbers of acapella groups are like that. Like macam for us, my acapella, because we cover pop songs. You know, Vocaluptious, I think it's more jazz. You know, some of them are very, and it's not their fault or whatever, because that's the direction they're going. They're going into the really technical stuff, very old school in a good way, like macam barbershop quartet, kind of like boom shum dum 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 dum. It's not, but for us, it's like we go into pop. We make them sound like as if it is the actual song, but only using our voices. Yeah.
Okay, so it's some sort like how Pitch Perfect got into commercial music instead of singing all girls or all woman band or woman singers. So it's the transition of going into the commercialized when you're
right, and it has to be relatable into the market, because we cover songs that people have heard before, as opposed to like macam dulu punya lagu, like I don't know what
Gawa solo.
but also, I mean, we've done Susanna, and we kind of like made it Juz B. We put in like whatever lah, like the VP. We put in a lot of different elements to make it current.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Snap twist. Stop. NBSATHIR.
Nonsense.
Aku tak boleh whistle.
Okay, so we found something that he's not really good.
Try whistle bass.
We wait. Okay, I mean, I've seen acapella, but I've seen my acapella perform before, because I know some of them, like the beatboxer, and the beatboxer. So yeah, there's a second person who can do beatboxing also as well. Because they were singing in the club where I used to DJ also as well. Yeah, so I know like some of them they come in and start dengan, the beatboxer has his own mic, like really like here, that kind of thing. And yeah, I've seen them and they're actually quite popular in the YouTube scene, especially, and they are very active.
Yes.
Right. With very good quality videos, and also the quality of the sound, and I mean just the whole production value for them. And with every
season. Is it?
Yeah, every celebration kind of thing, they have their events. Like cultural events also the same also as well. So, looking at them, right? Okay, and just putting into yourself, right? Is Juz B's direction somewhere going towards there also as well? Being in the whole scene, getting yourself up there, with the. I mean, if you don't mind me saying, with the bigger boys, they are like, I mean, if you ask my mom also, I think she will know Budak Pantai, that kind of name. So
household name lah, recognition.
Yeah.
Achievement.
Correct. So, are your plans going into that direction for now, or are you guys just going with performance?
If you would ask us 5 years ago, that was our plan. That was our direction, but because of commitments, like everyone's commitments. We all have day jobs. Some of us are already married with kids, so it puts us in a spot where, do we want to leave all that and achieve for something that is you will have fame, you have glory, like people will know us, but at the same time, like, what's going to happen to our families?
Correct.
So there was one point where we actually had to choose lah, macam, should we go that direction and lose just leave our jobs, so we couldn't do that,
Right.
but at the same time we know that we still wanted.
Yeah, so between us, whenever we talk about that, like literally, we try not to.
Yeah.
So it would be like a topic where we rather not touch by voicing out the ultimatum. Do we want to continue or do we want to stop? But at the back of our mind, we will still have dreams and hopes on what's gonna happen to Juz B, but we just take it by ear. What happens.
Right.
Like,
Alright, guys, closing this whole vodcast, right? Okay. Maybe I would just tap on, what are the most memorable performance that you guys actually have within this whole year. No, as in since the start of Juz B lah.
Let's not start for this year. This year is not valid. It's not COVID.
Apologies. It's the since 95 lah. Since 1995. Or
2019.
Until today, what is that one that that you
each
guys
of us give?
Yeah. Maybe if you guys can just share, just a little bit of what would be your most memorable one.
Personally, I remember the most memorable one was when we performed. It was a pro bono show. It was for it's at the Botanical Gardens. If you guys remember, we performed.
Is it like some music in the park kind of thing?
Yeah.
The last time used to be so active.
Yeah.
I remember going for.
So and we were the last show, the closing act, I believe, right? The main act. There were other acapella performances, so we were the last one. And when we performed, it was already at I think around 8 p.m. or 7:30, and then it was dark, and then everyone took out their phones and then. Yeah, that was crazy. I loved it. I think we still have the video on our social media. So yeah. What was yours, Jules?
Well, I've got two. Two-ish.
Two-ish.
Yeah. I mean, if it was not because of Juz B, I would not be able to fly to China to do a show with the biggest Chinese broadcasting company, CCTV.
The
so there was
Taiwan, the one they China.
This was Beijing. So this was with Channel 8. So they flew us in to China. We did a show with them. I mean, sometimes we cannot even understand what they're talking. Blah, blah, blah. So that was one of the things that I'm very grateful for. And we did the Straits Times concert. That was. How many people were there? A few thousands lah. Also that same effect where this was not phone, this was sticks, light sticks.
Glow
We
sticks.
felt like rock stars,
Right.
We felt like rock stars without the instruments. We're just whoa, it was so fun. And another one memorable thing that I had. This one I don't know whether you guys remember. So we were doing the show with Afwan. Afwan is such a monkey.
As usual lah.
Suar. So it was lagu I'm Yours. I don't. So it goes with.
The sound effect in front. The intro.
The intro, but he would do the monkey sound and everything, and he would go like.
Scared.
He was scared, and he would go. And I laughed into the mic. I was not expecting that. Afan, if you're watching this, I will remember that for life.
I'm yours, right?
I'm yours. Oh my god, dia dah both play kat situ like.
Him being him, I think. Yeah.
So that was for me memorable.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, actually, a couple of it already Juz dah cakap. But the highlight one was for the Beijing part. We were quite pleased because we were represent Melayu masuk.
Oh, yeah, correct.
And the funniest thing is when we were on stage, we weren't allowed to wear anything black. It has to be colourful. That is the requirement to be featured on their TV.
Okay. By the way, guys, when Juz B performs, it's always all black.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Perform tak perform, tiba-tiba semua black.
Yeah, so when we reached over there, we didn't know about that requirement. Then we were like, apa aku nak tukar baju aku colour-colour ni? So we were stuck for a bit lah until everybody just borrow macam bulu-bulu sini, white colour, then whatever.
Make it bling lah.
Make it bling a bit lah, so that it won't be to them mellow. Otherwise aku rasa kita semua
I think it's
kena
bad
masuk
luck,
jail
right?
lah.
Right.
True. I think for me, I got a lot of memories though. Yeah, since 1995. I think the first performance on TV that Juz B performed was Asia Bagus.
Oh,
Really?
the Najib Ali
information.
show, right?
Yeah.
Again, so many new information. I mean, for them,
We went to Asia Bagus competition itself. Yeah, I mean we didn't win it because they thought we were like hip hop, singers, rapping. Yeah, and now we're singing like So Much in Love by All for One.
Didn't mean
Yeah, that's
this bullshit, man. You're zero.
So yeah, that's one of my first memorable thing that have happened.
Where was that?
Sorry?
Is it in Abi aku tahu ini
boleh.
In Singapore.
Singapore?
Yeah, one of the hotel I think.
So the most memorable thing is failure for you.
Nothing stops us from moving forward.
Yeah,
It's just that's the first one. Then we go on until like we perform, of course, make numerous shows in schools. After that we go to apa tu Melayunya shows.
What? Which one?
Mendaki lah gitu
Something like
Mendaki.
Surya show.
No, we sang at Mendaki
Yeah.
also.
But I think because of the competition.
I think I can bring up this one. The recent the recent competition that we joined with Surya. What is it called again?
SG Mania.
SG Mania. It was
dapat
so
third.
chaotic, guys. It was
Yes,
so
it
chaotic
was.
because I can vouch for everyone. When we got into the finals, we didn't want to be in the finals.
So, this was what happened.
Yeah.
Peserta yang akan mara ke peringkat akhir adalah
Our faces like that,
muka. Juz B. Because going to the finals meant that we had to come up with new songs within
1 week.
Within 1 week, and
One
then
week.
1 week. So, for example, the competition is Tuesday. It has to be next Tuesday, right?
Yep.
So that Tuesday dah habis. So we had 6 more
6
days.
days, yep.
And then you had to be ready. You had the next day you had to meet the music director lah, apa-apa, you know, and decide what song. So we had to prepare 5 songs, was it? 4 or 5 songs within that 6 days, and we all had day jobs. So it's like
I had to fly on the day itself. Actually, in fact.
During the finals,
Yeah,
we were flying to
Hafiz has to go to Russia to perform.
Russia.
Yeah, because he's in the SAF band. SAF band.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's in the KGB.
Yeah, he's a
KGB.
pula.
So that was very stressful for that moment. So
Right.
actually, I talked to my management that hopefully, they will give me the green light. So I fly a day later. So they will give
Exception.
exception.
Because of Surya.
For SG Mania.
Yeah.
Right. Itu macam ada tip dengan Surya.
It's a good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a
Good
good experience.
But it was fun.
Right.
It was fun. I mean,
But from that competition itself, we proved that Acapella can be accepted in the
Yes.
mainstream because we got third.
Right. Right.
For even not trying.
How can you say we not tried? We tried. We had choreography.
yeah,
We had-
the struggle
never-
was
we-
real. Okay, every
Yeah,
single
true.
night, you know.
Sorry.
We tried.
I remember things differently.
Penat,
Sorry.
sia.
So my last question, last one. Okay. Was there any one performance that you guys regretted doing?
Regretted.
Ada.
Like regretted.
Itu tu yang dekat
Like after the performance, like guys, we shouldn't have done this.
Fort Canning
Fort Canning.
Fort Canning. It was National Heritage Week.
Okay, I'm not
I didn't, not yet. I think it's with Brian.
Yeah.
So, so it was a Natural Heritage Festival or something, and then like the whole theme was macam dulu lah.
Heritage lah.
Heritage
Yeah.
lah. So we had to present songs, old school songs, and Hey Jude. And then before that they had to we had to do fitting. Everyone had to be in costumes. This is not whatever that we're wearing. It's like they gave us costumes to wear. And it's, ya Allah, it was so...
Ever seen apa tu? Pirates of the Caribbean? We were wearing that.
Tapi macam very like shimmer.
Irritating dengan rambut wig yang panjang tu.
But it was because of the costume that you guys regretted doing, or was it because of the whole performance?
Because of that, we cock up.
Yeah.
We screw out harmony. The level of concentration and the sass that we normally, the antics we have on stage, just gone. And we become monkeys on stage. That is one recording, I think, in YouTube somewhere.
Don't find it. Yeah.
Don't find it.
So guys,
Don't.
it's really in YouTube, guys.
Really?
So just like you guys know it's
Seriously.
Heritage, Juz B.
But the good thing that came out of it was we saw Anita Sarawak backstage.
Wow.
Behind, backstage.
Yeah.
Just
I actually, because you guys left after our set, right? I stayed on to watch her set, and then she invited me on stage.
oh really?
Yeah.
Tak bilang.
Pasal kau dah
Kan?
leave.
So this is new news to you guys. Like, it's only Sim receiving the good news.
Yeah.
But anyway, alright, guys, thank you so much for staying with us all the way.
Thank you for having
Guys,
us.
if there's any way that they can actually find you, or
On social media.
where would that be?
Our WhatsApp group.
What's that group?
Our WhatsApp group chat is Juz B. Find us there.
Oh, this is the
Siapa
first
dapat
guest.
masuk, aku kasih hadiah.
Juz B kita kena. Ya Allah.
Pecah tu.
Mana?
This is the first guest that say that they got WhatsApp group.
Oh, the next macam okay, Twitter, YouTube, blah, blah, blah.
Facebook,
WhatsApp
Instagram.
guys, WhatsApp. No, okay, so betul.
Kalau Telegram group at least something no. You know people still can go in. WhatsApp group.
Kurang cuba lah join.
Tak tahu kan?
Tak tahu kan?
No. Okay, it's we are on Instagram. That's Juz Believe, which is JUZBELIEVE, and our YouTube channel is what Juz Dash B. Juz B channel
Juz B channel.
Juz B channel, and Facebook also Juz with a dash, JUZ-B.
Right.
Yeah. And if you guys want to find us individually, mine is Jules Jumari.
Dia selit.
Selit. Dan name card saya ni.
Sendiri lah kalau nak plug in.
Blog apa?
Your individual.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's only
WhatsApp
Jules that's
Aku tak
okay.
very man.
Alright guys, thank you so much for coming down. Seriously, thank you for
Thank you for
taking
having
your
us.
time.
Thank you.
And if there's anything else, you can just PM Zul since Zul is also part of them. So yeah, you can just PM after 6 Hustler. Zul is around. Thank you guys. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.
Ciao.
Take care.